of this equality, in the name of this gender equality, why we didn't even wonder that why always men are the reason of all the crimes? Why is it so? Isn't that concerning, guys? Wait, what? A man dies each day? Are you serious? You guys would be thinking like that. Or am I exaggerating my things? Not at all. Not at all. I hope you guys have heard this quotation many a times. This is so sad. This is the harsh reality of our society. Why? Are you not human? Sir, are you not human? The fact that they are the victim of untold stories, unheard feelings, unspoken words, and so many mental pressure, physical pressure, economic pressure, family pressure, child pressure, marriage pressure, everything.
Yes, Manyata, please come to stage.
Article 14 states equality before the law. That means everybody is equal before the law. But in the name of this equality, in the name of this gender equality, why we didn't even wonder that why always men are the reason of all the crimes? Why is it so? Isn't that concerning, guys? Good morning, everyone. My name is Manyata Singh. I'm back here after 1 year at Welltalk Institute, and I'm here just for 10 days. And I could not resist myself to be a trainee again at Welltalk Institute. And for this purpose, I would like to thank Sir for giving me such an amazing opportunity to come here again and to make all of you aware and tell you the insights of the problems that are still prevailing in the country. There are various social issues, no doubt. There are. But one of them which has always been ignored, which has always been sidelined, is male equality. There are many of us who are sitting here talking about women equality, which is almost as important as others. But can we just talk about and give few seconds of our life to this topic, male equality? In the world of feminism, in this era of feminism, it is damn okay and it is very important to give rights to women. At least they should know their value, at least they should know their worth. But can we just take a moment and talk about how a man dies each day, each and every day? Wait, what? A man dies each day? Are you serious? You guys would be thinking like that. Or am I exaggerating my things? Not at all. Not at all. I would give you quotes, I would give you points, and then you will realize that yes, someone has beautifully quoted, मर्द को कभी दर्द नहीं होता. I hope you guys have heard this quotation many a times. This is so sad. This is the harsh reality of our society. Why? Are you not human? Sir, are you not human? Don't you have emotions? Why is it so? Why are we always complaining about all these things, and why we are having, you know what, why? Because of us only, guys. We together forms a society. And in this society, we have built up this stereotypical notions where we believe men don't have emotion, men must not cry, men can't be fragile. Why? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And if anybody even dare to be, if a single man comes up and dare to be a little more fragile, can cry, can show up his tears, then millions of mouths are always ready to say, they are weak, he's loser, he's failure, he's just like a woman.
Right.
What is this behavior? And I just want to tell you that when we talk about the constitution, when we talk about the legal issues, I want to tell you guys, when we legally talk about this topic, if this line is very important. If a man gives a commitment to a girl and if he fails to fulfill it, he could be sentenced to jail in the rape case.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And there is not even a single constitutional law made for women that if she fails to fulfill that commitment, there could be certain actions could be taken. Not at all. I just want to tell you, when we talk about gender equality, it is good to have equal rights, it is good to have equal opportunities, but it is not always 50-50. Mind my words, not always 50-50. Sometimes it could be 40-60, sometimes it could be 30-70, sometimes it could be 90-10. Don't you guys believe me? I'm telling you the reason. You have your father at your home, right? Your father, excuse me ma'am, I just want to ask you one thing. Today in the morning when you were coming here, did you ask your father and tell him that what you actually feel for him from inside? Did you ever express your feelings to him? No. And this is not your fault, ma'am. Thank you so much. The fault lies in the society. You know, a man, a father actually, who's working day and night to earn, to provide nourishment to their family, to their wives, to their every person, has zero expectation from any of us who would come to him, express our feelings and tell him that Papa or my dad, you really matters to us. You really matter to us. No. I want to tell you one quote or one small incident. It is always seen in the Indian household especially. Whenever a child leaves a home, especially like when I left my home for the purpose of my college and I went to hostel, a single dialogue that every father always say, Mummy ko call karte rehna. Because he already knows that my child is not going to call me but her mother. Because he already believes he has zero expectation from us. Because we are not giving anything to him. We are not giving. And there are certain incidents in our society which is very unfortunate things happening. Majority of the death cases, suicidal rates and the death rate due to heart attacks of men are due to the fact that they are the victim of untold stories, unheard feelings, unspoken words and so many mental pressure, physical pressure, economic pressure, family pressure, child pressure, marriage pressure, everything. The burden lies on him like this. And still we are ignoring and still we are thinking that a man would be rigid always. Why is it so? I know we are expecting females to come up, to join their hands and to be as equal as men. But in this process, we are denying the fact that men are equally playing the same important role. And I would like to tell you one thing. Not all men are wrong and not all women are right. This is the fact, guys. Believe me or not, but this is the fact. And so I just don't want to waste many of the time of yours and want to tell you that in the morning itself, sir gave us one quotation that social issues, how would you consider it? How would you consider it, sir? As an issue? How would you consider it, sir? Don't consider it as an issue. Consider it as a blessing. Consider it as an opportunity. Consider it as a motivation. That yes, this is the thing that I really want to change of the society. Not by alone, of course. We together have to unite it for.
Of course.
And the time we started thinking a problem is a problem, it is the biggest problem of your life. Even for a child in a school, the biggest problem of him is if he does not complete his homework.
Right.
It is the biggest problem. Is that problem is big enough to tackle with or to compare with this social problem? No. But at every phase of our life, the problem comes up. We are the one to decide how to deal with it. And now that I told you, and now that I have make you aware that these things are still existing, and our constitution does not victimize male as a person who could have these problems. So there's a need of providing rights to the male also, and consider women and male equal. Not just women. And I'm not here to talk about, I'm not here to disgrade women. And that's why I didn't speak anything against women. I'm here just to tell you about what male actually is meant for, how he is being always looked up as a responsibility bearer. In a society, I know this era needs the independence and the freedom and the equality of both men and women. Women should be equally educated, equally working, equally independent. But still some of the time we can imagine a woman who is not working still is living a good life with his family, with his children, like our mother. But we could not imagine a life of a man without being a worker, without having a job, without having this pressure. He from the very beginning of his childhood always being said, if you won't work, if you won't earn, there is no scope of yours. Then you would not survive. You would not have your family. You would not have a children. So, in this fast-paced world, if we are running for the equality of women, it is very important. But if we would consider what men actually pays for the society, then the society would be developed. Not disgrading any one of the gender, we would not win. We have to win this society together. So that was all from my side. I'm Manyata Singh signing before you, and wanted to thank you guys for being such an amazing listener, for listening me patiently and for connecting with me. I hope I had been an eye-opener for you guys, and thank you so much.
You know, whenever she used to come before 1 year, I used to see each and every day. She used to come with her father. And today as well, Adi, did you come with your father? And I hope that he must have done what he used to do. And please do tell me if he has done. Before 1 year, you noticed so many times. Dropped her and waited. Came here, she did hi and bye to Papa, and Papa also did bye and then went back. Did you do today as well? What a great love it is. I mean, it shows great bonding with father. And I hope that you will do something for your father. When I met for the first time, and many of the times I met Alon as well, he's so worried about you. He says that, Captain, dude, let me know what should I do for her. As much as possible I will do for her so that she can do something special. And the way he is really doing for you, it is really amazing. And I believe, inshallah, and may God bless you, may Bhagwan, Ishwar, Allah bless you to do something for your father. Very nice. Please clap for your father.